And the school could not take him to go to Form 4. And they requested us if we could be able to go register for him at school an exam as a private candidate, because they could see really he cannot be able to perform well. It's at that point we saw the rejection that comes with epilepsy face to face.
When an attack came and then I was so unconscious, Mom had to always rush me to Nairobi. And then like if I just get a discharge, I'd have not gotten up fully.
But they take you back to Nanyuki.
Yeah, to Nanyuki, yeah. But and then now when I wake up, it's like I feel I'm still in Nanyuki. I didn't notice it.
You didn't know that you have been transported to Nairobi?
Until I heard Mom speaking of that recently. Yeah.
Now, when you are having these seizures, do you feel them coming? Do you have signs that you can identify yourself personally, or they just come?
Yes, actually, it's a very identifiable, because when the seizures are coming, we lose vision.
I know you have something that you call a digital business card.
Yes.
That is something that we are very curious to see.
Yes.
Because it's something that I know after this, people are going to be looking for you to make for them.
Obviously.
Me being the first one.
No problem. Until days I have my keys here, and I'll program these keys to always pop the Life in Focus YouTube page. Once you tap it on them, it will always be opening our YouTube page. And naturally, I can program these keys. One key to be opening the whole entire YouTube page, and the other side of the key to be opening our video.
Wow. Wow.
When you have epilepsy, stigma, or anything that locks you at home, that's not the end. So like once you get locked from the physical world, don't worry, you can go to the rest of the world.
My name is Denise Monique, and I'm mother to Elisha Shammah Simon. Elisha has been epileptic for many years. It started in the year 2000, around 2001, when he was in nursery after finishing his baby class. And so it started little by little. At that point, we didn't know what was happening. At that time, we were living in a small town in Mount Kenya called Nanyuki. And so he was not able to get a proper diagnosis quickly. We used to take him to Cottage Hospital. After that, we introduced to a self-help group which used to deal with epilepsy, and that is from where it's a community CBO. That is where we used to get his medication. But as years progressed, his condition became serious. And when he was around class 4, around 5, it became very bad that he couldn't even sleep. The whole night he was having seizures after every 5 minutes. It's at this point that we met a physician in Nanyuki who had just come. And he's the one who was able to diagnose him, and we referred us to Aga Khan Hospital, to a neurologist. And from there, that is where now we started getting proper medication, and they started stabilizing. And it was those years we had to go for clinics every other month from Nanyuki to Nairobi. Every other month in Aga Khan we had to go for the clinic so that he can get his medication and for reviews. We progressed for quite some time, and at some point when as we went for the clinics from Nanyuki, he had to be admitted at the Mata Hospital, where they did a scan, brain scan, and he was put under medication. From there now, he started stabilizing. It was challenging because sometimes you could be called to go to school because he had a condition, or he had he did something and he fell, and because of that condition, it's also affected his mind, his memory. So he'd forget so many things, losing pens, losing bags, losing uniforms. So it became quite an issue. Sometimes he'd go and have a seizure in class, and he'll come back because his clothes were dirty, because he either peed himself on, or something happened. And at that point, we realized also the other children there was some kind of stigma. and people are not very comfortable. But still, we appreciate the school where he used to be, which was Nanyoke Baptist School. They really supported him, and he continued there until up to some point where he was being forced to repeat because of his condition. Because of the condition now, he came from an S student to a D. He was not able now to concentrate. It affected his memory, affected his education. So from there, now we continued, and he went to another school, which was very supportive, where he did his class 8, and he did his exams. And from there, he also continued to Form 1. But from Form 1, the school was good. But then in 2011, end of 2010, we moved to Mombasa. And that made it a bit difficult for us to commute and for him being far. And as we are here, so it was difficult to be able to, it became a bit challenging because of his health condition. So we had to bring him now to Mombasa and enroll him to another school. And still, the seizures were very frequent. But the teachers somehow understood him. However, there came to be a challenge when he had done his Form 3. And in Form 3, because of the seizures, it affected his social life, his ability to do things for himself. And so also his grades they were not good. And the school could not take him to go to Form 4. And they requested us if we could be able to go register for him at school, an exam as a private candidate, because they could see really he cannot be able to perform well. It's at that point we saw the rejection that comes with epilepsy face to face. But somehow we were able to take him, we took him to a school, we talked to another school, talked with the principals that he could go to classes. They allowed him to go to classes, but we had to register him for an exam in a private place as a private student, because schools felt he would lower their grades. So he finished Form 4 in 2016. And in all these seasons, it also affected me so much because I constantly thought about his safety. I constantly thought about where he was. And because many times you could be in the middle of something and the school will call you to go and pick him. So somehow it also affected me so much I couldn't do many things I would have desired. It affected also how the careers I'll be able to do. If I thought about a job, I'll think him first. Whatever family was thinking, we thought about him first. So many things were somehow affected because of his condition.
My name is Simon Mwaniki, father to Elisha Shammah. Elisha is our firstborn in the family. He has his brother Judah, so the other two of them. He was a very bright boy, standard 1, standard 2. Then while he was in standard 3, I noticed something unusual one morning. That morning, you look at him and you see one of his eye blink. I didn't think it's anything much. Then we continued, and after some time, I noticed that on Sunday morning, when I spent time with him, and we would get out to go to church together, he would vomit after he's taken his breakfast. And that was not normal compared to the previous years. Then after some time is when we noticed the seizures coming. And of course it was a shock to us. We didn't know what it is, what to do.
My name is Dr. Eric Maina. I'm a neurologist and also a clinical electrophysiologist. And I have been a neurologist in Mombasa for over 20 years, and I work at Coast Neurology Center as the director. Epilepsy's definition is a tendency or a predisposition. It's a brain syndrome with a tendency to have recurrent seizures. Now, according to the definitions, you should have at least 2 unprovoked seizures over a period of 24 hours or more to qualify as epilepsy. Or it can be 1 unprovoked seizure with a 60% likelihood of getting a recurrence within the next 10 years. And this, it can be calculated online. There are some tools that help you to calculate the risks. The third one is if you have a defined epilepsy syndrome. And epilepsy syndromes are a cluster or a group of symptom presentations, electroencephalography presentations, etc., that are typical, fairly typical, that define a syndrome. So those are the 3 ways in which we diagnose epilepsy.
Welcome to yet another episode on Life in Focus. Today we have an amazing guest, a guest who will surprise you with the amount of knowledge he has in his field of expertise. He'll also teach you a thing or two, and I am sure after this episode you're definitely going to be inspired. My name is Miss Noni, and today I am going to start this episode with a question. Apart from Valentine's Day, what is celebrated, or what is, let me use the word celebrated, in February? That is the question that was posed to me on Valentine's Day by my guest, and I didn't get the answer, but I'm here to give it to you. On the second Monday of every February, every year, we come together to spread awareness on epilepsy. And today we are speaking about epilepsy. We are speaking about the life of an epileptic. We are speaking about the technology. We are speaking about people who've trusted this said guest to be where he is today. I'm speaking of none other than, drum rolls everybody, karibu sana ndani ya studio.
Thank you.
Tafadhali jintroduce.
Yeah, thank you very much for welcoming me. My name is Elisha Shammah. We're having epilepsy from 2002, and actually from 2002 until 15, been in Laikipia, and came to Mombasa in 2015 when Dad moved here because of a job. And yes, I've always been here at the coast of Kenya, and so I'm sure I've been here for those many years, but haven't learned more of the outside. But instead, I understand very well. If I was the way I wasn't able to leave home through the door, I've actually left through the fiber cable, which is the internet, and I've actually gone around the Internet of Things and more of tech and technology. And just after a few companies decided to choose to support me and get me outside the house, they haven't just seen me outside the house, they've seen more than they expected. Like how I collected all the Internet of Things online and went and poured them out of them. And actually, so yeah, today I'm here to inspire the community how when you have epilepsy, stigma, or anything that locks you at home, that's not the end. So like once you get locked from the physical world, don't worry, you can go to the rest of the world through the fiber cable or the internet.
Question is, I know there's somebody who's watching us right now and they are questioning, what is epilepsy?
So epilepsy is a neurological disease, and there are different types of causes, and like mine was due to brain injury, so my neural system was hurt, and then actually this happened in between 2000 and 2002, so Mom didn't really identify when was the actual cause, and now with the neurological injuries, so we are always not able to do like maybe bulk work or think a lot or actually like do things which requires us to you to like overwork or okay, like let me say, being an I can do like the accounting or these things for 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Because with now the brain injury, if I just get a little stress from I sent the wrong invoice or okay, I've not made sales today, so my boss is coming for me, that stress is not just going to come, it will come up and actually trigger it will interfere with the neurological in their brain, and then it's gonna trigger seizures, which is make me gonna faint. And actually how this was identified or confirmed is like when I was in high school, and then like teacher asked 111 plus 22, that was easy for me. And then now we go like 44 plus 22, that's 66. But when it comes to the 97 plus 83, so we try and then now we like seeing a seizure, we see a seizure incoming, and actually like we expect the next question to be smooth, like maybe 33 plus 10, so that we can cool down, but instead we get a question like 197 plus 186. So now the overthinking. So
when the pressure continues to build up, it triggers a seizure.
Yes.
Okay. Now I wanna get to understand, because I understand you are an inspiration to the community. You're one person who has gotten out of the cages of what people expect from you.
Yes.
You are a person who, when we think of you, we do not see epilepsy. We see the things that you have done.
Yeah.
And I want to start the journey from now, 2002, to the point of now, the moment you now saw that there is another way out of the house, and you created these magnificent things.
Yeah.
So take me back to 2002.
So
how was it for you?
In 2002, that was my times during the primary school, and then I was in Mount Kenya Baptist School.
How old were you?
Like, okay, so I was like 6 years old. 6 years old. Yes, so in Nanyuki at Mount Kenya Baptist Primary School. So, and then like, okay, I was on a day school, because actually like now mom had to keep track of me. So it was like going out in the mornings and coming back at the 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. And so okay, in primary school actually, in 2002, from that 2002 to actually 2008, it's been daily seizures. But now where these daily seizures are coming from, it's like when we have all like 8 subjects, so it's like I have 8 things to handle until like if I was taught something today, I'd already have forgotten it at 3 p.m. 2 p.m.
So short-term memory.
Yes, because actually, yeah, like with this, until the only way to cram that is always like I have to be taught maybe 10 a.m., 10 a.m., do it again at 12 p.m., do it again at 2 p.m., and then do it 4 p.m. So that like, until you see we can handle all those one subject, 8 subjects like that in that time period.
Okay. So now you've, because I am thinking of a scenario where we live in a country where academic excellence is the only thing that's considered as excellence.
Yes.
And you are in a situation where academics are becoming very tough for you. Do you think that was one of the reasons why the seizures were being triggered?
Oh, actually, not really. Because actually, mom has already confirmed that before this happened, that is 1997 to 2000, my performance was actually number 1, number 2, number 3, number 1, number 2, number 3. But since 2002 and all the way moving forward, it just popped from number 1, number 2, number 3 to just being maybe second last or last, second last or last. And then now actually the marks were not hurting me, because now it's like I had a mission. Try and climb up to 300 score.
Yeah.
So even if I saw 272 marks, I'd say, oh, at least I've done better, because last time I had 254. But now when I see 265, oh, I've just dropped by 10. I hope next time I go back above 272. So like marks weren't hurting, but what was like was bringing the seizures is like trying to cram every new thing that is taught every day.
Oh, I love that. I love your mentality. The fact that you're not looking at things as you're looking at the positive side of things.
Yes.
That's really amazing. Now, take me to, you've completed primary school, And you've actually decided to go to high school. Take me through that journey.
So I finished high school there in Mount Kenya Baptist School, and then I moved to Leaky Hill School, still in Nanyuki, but and then after 2 years, now I was transferred here to Mombasa and went to JCC Educational Complex.
Yeah.
And also, so after JCC Educational Complex, I was transferred again to Mount Kenya Baptist. Mombasa Baptist, which is close to my home.
Yeah.
So that Mombasa Baptist, why was I transferred there? Because actually Mom already knew. Okay, so let me explain it again. So Leaky Hill, Form 1 to Form 2. Yes, and then now Form 3, Form 4, GCC Educational Complex. But now I had to do Form 4 again in Mombasa Baptist.
Yeah.
Yes, as a day scholar, because Mom knew like I had for me to be successful in the KCSE, I'd rather have the education during the day and go have some smooth rest in the night and then go back again. Like she was dropping me when she was going to work, and also like at least we noticed that socialization, like as a day scholar, the conditions were a bit less than being a boarder. Yeah, I
love that. A shout out to Mom for being so dedicated. Now, did you feel the urge to pursue higher education? Ulipomaliza high school, did you want to pursue college and?
Yes, actually, because now my home was just like 5 minutes walk away, or even if it's driving, is just 2 minutes away from Technical University of Mombasa. Like my and then actually like my home was just outside too, and I walk away distance. Until now, I told Mom we don't need fare. Mom like, please can I go? But now this is where the impact of moving to technology came in, because like I think the conditions had already been matched. That is 2015. Like I've already had frequent admissions. Because I also forgot to say, like when I was in primary and in Nanyuki, like even right now, I don't think I've had a footstep in Nairobi until now. And then now there's some brands which have already hold me, and here in Mombasa, and I've managed to walk to Diani. And I actually won a trip to Diani because of the technology creativity. And then again, Malindi, there's a brand which gifted me a trip of a flight to Malindi and back to Mombasa because they saw how I was overwhelmed with technology.
Wow.
But now for Nairobi, I keep hearing Mom says like she's been there 12 times. But for me, I didn't even see the road to entering there. Because while we were in Nanyuki, there was no neurologist. And then now the only neurologist who was close is there in Nairobi. So like when an attack came and then I was so unconscious, Mom had to always rush me to Nairobi. And then like if I just get a discharge, I'd have not gotten up fully.
But they take you back to Nanyuki.
Yeah, to Nanyuki, yeah. But and then now when I wake up, it's like I feel I'm still in Nanyuki. I didn't notice it.
You didn't know that you have been transported to Nairobi?
Until I heard Mom speaking of that recently. Yeah.
So now, question
now
is...
about the... Yeah.
Sorry, please continue.
Yeah, now going back to the more educational side. When I asked Mom, like, can I just go to TUM, this campus, which is just outside here, outside, no, I'll not need fare. I'll just be always walking there. So the answer was no, and actually not just a no, it was like, no going out. Please let me hear not you outside.
Yeah.
If I find you out, anytime you leave outside, Auntie will always have to call me. And if I come back, I will have to investigate everything you are doing outside.
She was so scared.
Yes.
Okay, now...
and now why was she scared? Because actually, like on 5 attempts already, the way I wasn't able, it's been hard for me to buy things, like let's say Mwembe Tayari or Kongoea, or even like any shops around, like I was actually ordering packages online, and then I ordered a package, and then the package came, but when I went to pick it up, I walked and picked the box, but when I was coming back, I just fell, and then now I don't know how I got home, And then like mom just comes in and find me with sand all over. And then that has happened like, okay, let's seven times, 7 to 9 times. And then now because of that, going out and coming back with sand is why mom didn't want me to walk.
Don't go. Yeah, she wants you to be safe.
Yes.
Now, when you are having these seizures, do you feel them coming? Do you have signs that you can identify yourself personally, or they just come?
Yes, actually, it's a very identifiable, because when the seizures are coming, we lose vision. Like I can see we are here in this room, so like I'll just lose vision. I wouldn't really see what's around. And then the other thing, like I can move my hands very well right now, but when the seizures start coming, the muscles go off. So like it's hard to move anything until now. Like the only way to maybe hold myself if I'm standing is like lie on a wall and try and get down as fast as possible. So it is easy to see them coming, and then like there's always there's some way to like slow them down. So like to slow, okay, when I see the seizures coming, I try and now stop the breath, so that when I stop the breath, we expect them to go away. So it's been working, but not most of the time. Let me say like 40%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what would you tell, your journey so far, your journey according to me and where we are at this point of your story is you're done with high school. Now there is a lady or a young man who's going through what you went through from 2002 to the point that you're finishing high school. They're going through, maybe they are sick, or they have a condition that's making them not be very sharp and get things correctly in school. What would you tell such a person?
Yes, so like good. What I would really tell them, like for education, don't see education as books only in school. Don't see them as notes only in school, or like just classes in school. The internet is also full of education. So like if you're facing these challenges of like you can go there or you can go out, or you're having heavy times with education, so like yes, just get a phone and then sit down home, make sure you're connected to the internet, and then like you can, and actually how do you choose what to learn? So like I'd like to ask them, everyone watching, like comment in, you can write in the comment section when you last watched news. And actually not just news, tell us in the comment section when you last watched a documentary.
I like that. I think we should hire him as my co-host. He has started talking to my viewers now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, I want to hear about your journey with technology, because one thing that's very, very, very clear about you, you're a person who does not play about his technology. How many phones do you have?
Like I understand we all call them phones.
Offices. How many offices do you have?
Good. Thank you. Yeah, they are my offices. Let me explain to them before when we tell them the numbers. So I've not just told you to watch documentaries. I want you to watch a documentary, because look what's going on in that company. Look what's going on when you watch news. Look what's going on in that country or that region, and then now try and build yours inside home. Because like you can see, in a documentary you can see someone building this and that outside there. Now try and build yours inside home. So like I've just watched business news until now. The Standard Group really came to thank me for how I was actually not calling a bank to see the dollar rate, the euro rate. I was just watching these exchange rates on the TV. And then now, okay, I learned a lot about business, and then now that's how I said, okay, mom doesn't want me to go home, now let's transform my phone into an office. So like I have four.
How many phones do you have? If you are watching us at this point, Please mention how many phones you have and the models, because he has big machines in studio today. And this is clear about his passion for technology and everything that technology can do for us. We are going to go on a very short break. When we come back,
actually, before we go, okay, now I'd like to explain to them what each piece is doing here, but in a business segment, so that you don't just see them as many phones. So now, what is this? Like, this is the HQ and management of the business.
The headquarters.
Yeah. And then now, this one is the accounting team and the customer service team, and actually part of the sales team is here.
Okay, part of the sales team.
Yeah, and then now this is the technical team, and the other part of the development team of the business is this, and then now this is the marketing team. Until now, yes, I know I have your photos here, and then actually we're going to put those photos. We're going to put these photos on the screen, and then now tell us in the comment section again, were these photos taken by camera, phone, a Canon, a Nikon, or a Sony?
Those are a lot of questions. Those are a lot of questions. But we are going to be going back to you. We are going to be discussing about the technical side of Eli. We are also going to be discussing everything amazing that he's been doing, because after this interview, what we want is for you not to look at your condition as a liability. Take it as an advantage and do amazing things, just like this gentleman in studio today. As we go on this break, take this opportunity to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, this is the little thing, the smallest thing you can do to help us upgrade our content and bring more content to you. See you in a minute.
Kila siku wananchi wa Pwani na Kenya nzima kwa jumla wanapambana na changamoto ambazo kamwe haziwezi kutatuliwa kisiasa. Wananchi hawa na barabara hizi na maisha yao ya kila siku yako mkononi mwa wachache wanaokaa kwenye viti vya mamlaka. Lakini je, viongozi wetu wanawajibika? Na mwananchi ana lipi la kusema? Na iwapo ahadi hizi zinasalia kuwa hewa, ni nani anafaa kuwajibika? Pwani na Kenya nzima wanahitaji majibu. Wakati umefika kuwaleta viongozi wetu katika mizani ya ukweli. Tunawachambua, tunawahoji na tunawawajibisha. Mimi ni Sofia Abdi. Ungana nami kwenye Power Seat, kipindi kinachowahoji viongozi pasi na uoga. Utaweza kutuma hoja zako, maswali yako na hata dukuduku lako.
Welcome back to the second segment of this amazing interview. Today we are speaking to Elisha Shammah. Yes, today we are talking to Elisha Shammah. We're speaking about his journey with epilepsy, but apart from that, that is a very minute thing about him. We're speaking about the amazing, great things that he's doing with technology. And he has a few things that he's going to demonstrate to us. Before we went on a break, he introduced his 4 offices to us. And we told you to comment there, how many offices do you have? If you have not watched that, if you do not know what offices I'm talking about, please go back to the beginning of the video and watch up to this point. Now, back to you, Elisha. So, sir, I know you have something that you call a digital business card.
Yes.
That is something that we are very curious to see.
Yes.
Because it's something that I know after this, people are going to be looking for you to make for them.
Obviously.
Me being the first one.
No problem. Until I have my keys here, and I'll program these keys to always pop the Life in Focus YouTube page. Once you tap it on them, it will always be opening our YouTube page. And actually, I can program these keys. One key to be opening the whole entire YouTube page, and the other side of the key to be opening our video.
Wow, wow, that's really amazing. I would love to see that. I think that should be the marketing tool that you use
yeah, good.
when you're pitching that idea
this
to many businesses.
Yeah, and actually I'll explain why this was built, because actually there's something that's always being done by very many huge companies. These huge companies, there's something they're always doing. Every time we go to them, we see them doing that. But for us, the people who are locked home, we ask, when will I do that?
Yeah.
Until now, I said, no, I'm not going to wait to do with them. I'll actually try and build my own. So I'm sure when you've gone to, let's say, a Safaricom shop and you've requested for maybe a router, you'd obviously see them tapping the card and going to get for you the router in the room. You've gone to a bank and then you've said, like, I need to transfer this, I need to do this and that. And then he has told you, hold on, I'm coming back. You'd see him doing like this, that card. And I'm sure you're asking yourself, when are you also going to do like this?
When will I get mine that I can do that?
Yes. So yes, and then now, like, when we see them entering these huge vaults and then always doing like this with the cards, that's always stressing us, because we are seeing, for us the epileptic people, we are behind. But now I said, for everything that tries and brings me stress, I'm still going to build a solution and actually flip it and build it and make it better. So here we go. I know, those people in the offices are always wearing this. We call them name tag. And then you can see this side of the name tag has my picture. And you can see these types. This side has my branding.
Okay.
So, like, okay, how does this work? So I know I've already introduced myself, but now this time around I'm going to introduce myself with technology. So all I need to do is unlock the phone, unlock the phone again, and then once we have unlocked the phone, I just need to take this and then tap it. And once I tap it, you see we have a prompt here.
Wow.
And then now we just need to click just once. And then, yes, you can see what it's saying.
Wow.
What is it saying?
It goes to your page direct.
Yes.
It talks to you about Elisha being a Kenyan native with a passion for tech. Wow. A self-taught innovator. Wow. Because due to his work from home situation caused by epilepsy. That is really amazing.
And actually, this is all self-taught. This is all self-built, all done from the bedroom.
Wow. That's
and then
really
actually,
amazing.
let me show them.
Have you been able to commercialize that, for you to get paid to do that for people?
Actually, that's why. Okay, actually, that's where I'm heading this year. Because now for commercialization, like the way we are locked inside home, we aren't able to meet with different organizations. We only meet with random people. Even if I go to a live stream, someone would come, so we wouldn't know where they are from. And actually, I'm looking that, but now I'm actually set to commercialize this. The only thing I need to get is orders from different corporate companies.
Now, question is because I know there's somebody who's watching right now. There are people who are not even in the corporate world. For example, for me, I'm an artist, okay? And I do get requests of, can I have your business card? You see? But with that, you just need one business card that has links to everywhere, every page, everything that is all about Noni. Question is, how much would you charge to create such a thing for anybody who's interested?
Good question. So this is a website which has been fully built from scratch. And then now to build this website, it will cost around 25,000 shillings. And then once we build the website, so you just need to print the business cards normally the way you do. This is not just a special card. This is the cards that are being made in town. This is the card which is in everyone's desk. And then now we'll just need 25,000 to build the website and host it. And then now the rest is we will need those cards which are in the office, bring them to me, and then I'm going to add a microchip on the card. And I'm also going to use this laptop, this phone, and more gadgets at home to program each card. And then now how does this work? So I know if I give someone a business card right now, this is just paper, so it's going to throw it away.
Yeah.
But once people feel that they are carrying something digital in the digital space, they don't forget it. They know they feel as if they're throwing away their bank card.
Yeah.
So they'd obviously put it in the pocket. And now, what's the other benefit of this?
Now, question is, I wanna, because I know these are the questions people will be asking a lot.
Oh.
The question is, somebody has their website ready. The website is on and everything is on. Can they still access you to create those things for them?
I can actually do that. Like I can just actually, if you already have the website ready, now we'll just need 10,000 to program the card. And actually, let me show them, for example, like you see how I tapped this side with my picture and it brought my page. So if we flip to the other side, the logo side, I just tap the logo here, and if I click just once, it opens my corporate business page.
the brand that you are.
Yeah, the brand I built.
Okay.
I don't know why my Wi-Fi. Oh, okay, my Wi-Fi has gone off.
It's okay. But
Yes.
I think my viewer is understanding this, and I know they can communicate with you, and you can do more demonstrations.
No problem, because actually I'll show them the technology I'll use for them to communicate to me.
Now, apart from technology and all these amazing things that you're doing with the internet and the cards and everything, you're also a very good videographer, and you have so many things, so many gadgets. I saw a camera, I saw a gimbal, and you are a whole production house. Tell me about that.
Good. So let me explain that. So why do I have like that gimbal, camera, and all these things for the camera? So yes, because when you're home, we'll just be watching the documentaries, the news, and after news, you already know it's different shows, and we see this and that, but we see these people are doing that, but now, okay, I'm just home, I don't have any content to post, and okay, please, if I need a cameraman, like it would be so costly, and then now I don't have the expenses to do that. So for everyone looking to get content for themselves, and actually content for themselves and something to post, and you don't have the expenses, technology can simplify that. And I think now that's why everyone is saying AI is taking over jobs, because that gimbal isn't just a gimbal, it is a gimbal programmed with artificial intelligence to follow human beings, and then now like I just need to do some posture, and then it will follow me, it will keep tracking me, and then now every side I move, any direction I run,
so you can record yourself.
Yes. And then how do I start or stop the recording? I just have a small remote in the hand, so I'll just tap the start button. You won't see the remote, but the phone would get the request to start recording, and it will record me over and over, and actually like just click the remote again, video stops. So like it's like the AI has taken over the cameraman's job.
Still, we still have cameramen in studio. So apart from apart from now recording yourself, you do events, you do recordings and content coverage for events. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, actually not just it's not actually content for events, but like I'll take a photo of like the products for the events. I'll take a photo for that product, and then I'll go home, and then like let me know actually in the comment section how many people have generated AI videos, because today I'll come and capture your product, and then I'll go home, and then I'll try and make a funny video of your product with your I'll make a funny video of your product using AI, artificial intelligence, that is computers, the computers in the bedroom, because like this all started with one phone, went to 2 phones, and then now these 2 phones to the 4 phones, and then now a laptop has gone again from a laptop to being like 2 supercomputers in a bedroom. So like with those computers all over is how like I'm just coming for the product photo, capturing the product, and then I make an AI generated video. And then actually I know I actually like when I just hear someone listening to the Kenya music, because actually now I really like when I just find someone listening to Kenyan music, but because for me like I'm wondering actually why I'm 99% on news and documentaries until I can't listen to music. It's so hard. But now I found a plan B for music. So once I have a request to make product videos using AI, I'll now check out that song which someone is listening to, and go and use that music to make a clip.
All right. Now, I want you to tell us where we can find you. There are people who are watching you, and there are people maybe they want you to talk to maybe somebody who has epilepsy and they want to be inspired. There are people who are watching and they're like, I want that business card. Okay?
Yes.
Others are watching and they're like, please tell me, explain to me what you're doing with your 4 phones.
Yes.
So please give us where we can find you, your socials, wherever you are. Just tell us, and I know people are going to be looking for you.
Don't worry. And actually I have a surprise as I showcase to you what the 4 phones are doing. Yes, so but if you want to find me, actually I made a digital business card. It doesn't need paper. It just needs your phone and you to type. So how do you do it? Go to Google and then type my 2 names, Elisha, Shammah. Yes, and then now go to the first result. Once you go to the first result, tap on any social media that you want to find me on. But you can text me, like once you go to Google and search my name, you'll see all my socials. So if you want to chat with me on WhatsApp, tap the WhatsApp button, it will draw you to WhatsApp. Tap the TikTok button, you'll find my TikTok page and my live streams. Tap on the Instagram button, you'll see my IG. And then like I've made a digital soft copy business card. And then what's good on top of that, to everyone who is so happy about my creative innovations, I hope you're seeing that blue button when you just search my name and go to the first result. You'll see a blue button saying give a donation. So yes, you can tap, enter your phone number, enter any amount, and your donations will be appreciated.
Thank you. I love that. Now,
and actually, I can explain why that blue button is there. Because yes, like my medication always costs like 30,000, 40,000 sometimes
per month.
Yes. Yeah, and then now that's what mom and dad have been handling from 2008 until now. And then now I really want to start and carry those things alone now. But now, like I opened a fundraising page, and then when I tried to withdraw, they rejected it. And then we tried even for my hospitals to talk to them, but they still rejected. So if the fundraising page didn't work, don't give up. Like I built my own fundraising page. That's why the give a donation button is there.
I love the positivity you have. If something doesn't work, you're going to find a way to make it work for you.
Yes.
That's really amazing. There's a statement that you said. I know we are almost running out of time, but I know we are in a season and an era where as much as technology is so good and it's so amazing and it's doing all these amazing things to us, social media has become a tool for cyberbullying. But there's a statement you said to me when we met for the first time, and that is you were to appear live on a TV the following day, but you had decided that night you'll be on TikTok live the whole night, just telling people to go and watch you.
Yes.
So there's a statement you said about when people comment something about you, negative about you, you direct them to the video that you wanted them to watch.
Yes.
Please make a comment about that.
Yes, like actually when I keep saying these negative comments, okay, like let's just give them an example. When someone comes and says mbona sauti iko hivyo, unaongea kama Mickey Mouse, and then kwani uliibiwa sauri, and then okay, mbona uko hivyo. When they come and tell me that, actually that's not always bad for me. That's okay, like I'll just screenshot it, and then yes, now that's why I'll build a solution. That's why we came to this podcast, because actually once he tells me that, I've programmed my live stream to react to such comments, and then the AI will tell them to go and tap the link in bio to find the answer. And once they tap the link in bio, they'll now be seeing our podcast.
They see such a video for them to get an understanding of what is going on.
Yes.
That is really inspiring. I would love to have you back in studio as many times as possible, because I believe we still have a lot to talk about, and I know people are going to be requesting to hear more about you and conversations about you. Remember, as he said, you can go to his to Google, search his name, that is Elisha Shammah, and give a donation. As he said, 40,000 a month for medication is a lot, and that 100 bob, 200 bob can help him a lot. My name is Miss Noni, and today I hope you have been inspired. Take this second to go to our subscribe button, hit it, comment, like, and follow us on all our social media platforms, because that is where we post updates on where this and so many other beautiful stories will be posted on our YouTube channel. My name, Miss Noni, on all social media platforms. Give me a follow. Kwaherini.